Hey YouTubers, let's have us a Bible study. Let's do Judgment in Jeremiah. We want Jeremiah, and we want to start with chapter 4, and we want to look at 1 through 4. If thou wilt return, O Israel, saith the Lord, return unto me, and if thou wilt put away thine abominations out of my sight, then shalt thou not remove, and thou shalt swear, the Lord liveth, in truth, in judgment, and in righteousness, and the nations shall bless themselves in him, and in him shall they glory. For thus saith the Lord to the man of Judah and Jerusalem, break up your fallow ground, and sow not among thorns. Circumcise yourself to the Lord, and take away the foreskin of your heart, ye men of Judah, and inhabitants of Jerusalem, lest my fury come forth like fire, and burn, that none can quench it, because of the evil of your doings. Let's go to 5. And we want 1 through 5. Run you to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the broad place thereof, if you can find a man, if there be any that execute judgment, that seeth the truth, and I will pardon it. And though they say, the Lord liveth, surely they swear falsely. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast shaken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their face harder than a rock. They have refused to return. Therefore I say, surely these are poor, they are foolish, for they know not the way of the Lord, nor the judgment of their God. I will get me unto a great man, and will speak unto them, and they have known the way of the Lord, and the judgment of their God. But these have altogether broken the yoke, and burst the bands. Let's go to 7, and we want 5 through 7. For if thou amend your ways and your doing, if you thoroughly execute judgment between a man and his neighbor, if you oppress not the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after other gods to your heart, then I will cause you to dwell in this place, in the land that I gave to your fathers forever and ever. Let's go to 8, and we want verse 7. Yea, the stork in the heaven knoweth their appointed time, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming. But my people know not the judgment of the Lord. Let's go to 9, and we want 23 and 24. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and acknowledge me, that I am the Lord which execute loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these I delight, saith the Lord. Let's go to 10, and we want 24 and 25. O Lord, correct me, but with judgment, not in thine anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. Pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob, and devoured him, and consumed him, and made his inhabitant desolate. Let's go to 21. 21, and we want verse 2. Inquire, I pray thee, of the Lord for us, for Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, maketh war against us. If so, be that the Lord will deal with us according to all the wondrous works, that he may go up from us. Let's go to 22, and we want verse 3. Thus saith the Lord, execute ye judgment and righteousness, and deliver the spoils out of the land of the oppressed, and do no wrong, do no violence to the stranger, the fatherless, nor the widow, neither shed innocent blood in this place. Let's skip on over to 15, and we're still in verse 22. Shalt thou reign because thou closest thyself in cedar? Did not thy father eat and drink and do judgment and justice, and then it was well with him? Let's go to 23, and we want 5 and 6. Behold, the day cometh, saith the Lord, that I will rise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and possess, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his day Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely, and this is the name whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness. Let's go to 33. And we want verse 14 and 15. Behold, the day comes, saith the Lord, that I will perform that good thing which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Judah. In those days, at that time, will I cause the branches of righteousness to grow up unto David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land. Let's go to 39. And we want verse 4 and 5. And it came to pass that when Zedekiah the king of Judah saw them, and all the men of war, then they fled, and went forth out of the city by night, by the way of the king's garden, by the gate between the two walls, and he went out the way of the plain. But the Chaldeans' army pursued after them, and overtook Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho. And when they had taken him, they brought him up to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, to Riblah, in the land of Hamath, where he gave judgment upon them. Let's go to 48, and we want verse 20 and 20 through 24. Moab is confounded, for it is broken down. Howl and cry. Tell ye it in Aaron that Moab is spoiled. The judgment is come upon the plain country, upon Holon, and upon Jehuz, and upon Mephilah, and upon Dibon, and upon Nebo, and upon Beth Patam, and upon Kirham, and upon Beth Grammel, and upon Beth Meon, and upon Korith, and upon Boah, and upon all the cities of the land of Moab, far or near. The horn of Moab is cut off, and his arm is broken, saith the Lord. Let's go to 51, and we want 8 through 10. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take palms for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one to our own country. For her judgment reacheth into heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the works of the Lord. Okay, let's go on to, we're on 51, let's go to 47. 47. Therefore, behold, the day cometh that I will do judgment on the graven images of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. Let's go down to 52. Wherefore, behold, the day cometh, saith the Lord, that I will do judgment upon her graven image, and through all her land the wounded shall groan. The wounded shall groan. Let's go to 52, and we want 9 and 10. Then they took the king and carried him up into the king of Babylon in Riblah, in the land of Hamath. There he gave judgment upon them. And the king of Babylon slew the son of Zedekiah before his eyes, and he slew also all the prince of Judah and Riblah. Now, I looked up judgment in the Strong's Concordance, and it's 6485. To visit, to oversee, muster, change, care for, misappointed, avenge, bestow, commit, count, deliver, up, be empty, enjoin, to see, go see, hurt, do judgment, lack, lay up, look, make, by any means, number, of officer, oversee, have, oversight, punish, reckon, call to, remember, set over, some, surely, visit, wanted. Well, YouTubers, that's it for the Jeremiah. I love you guys. If you need any prayers, just let me know. Bye-bye.